Thanks for joining us. Here's today's news update. I'm Bridget Shanahan.
And I'm Susan Kim. Milwaukee police are investigating several shootings that happened over the holiday weekend.
At least 4 people were killed and several more hurt in a rash of violence. It started on Friday night when 14-year-old Tariq Akbar was shot and killed after the lakefront fireworks show. A juvenile is under arrest for that crime. Then on the 4th, a man was shot to death outside of a house party on the city's northwest side. And last night, another man was shot and killed while sitting in a parked car.
An autopsy is planned for today for a woman pulled from Oconomowoc Lake. Authorities recovered her body on Saturday morning, but investigators have not said what happened. No foul play is expected. The Milwaukee County Transit Service is providing free bus rides today.
It's an effort to make up for the trouble caused by the recent strike. Bus drivers went back to work early Saturday, but the union is still fighting for a new contract deal. The union wants to take the debate to court following that strike. It's a busy day in Madison for the Milwaukee Bucks.
The Joint Finance Committee is meeting to talk about public funding for a new downtown Milwaukee arena. The Bucks are also expected to announce a few events coming to UW-Madison. The Bucks arena decision is pulled out of the state budget, so are other controversial issues, including the prevailing wage and changes to the open records law. A vote on the budget could happen sometime this week. Well, so long, Summerfest.
We'll have to wait several months to find out the next group of performers who will visit Milwaukee in 2016. The big gig wrapped up last night with headliner Neil Young and Promise of the Real. They were just a couple of the hundreds of acts that played at this year's world's largest music festival.
Well, after a great holiday weekend with temperatures in the 80s both days and low humidity, your Monday is going to be a typical summer day. Hazy, hot, windy, humid, and then the chance for showers and thunderstorms as we get later in the day. 64 degrees as of 7 o'clock this morning, and those dew points are starting to rise. Look at that haze outside. You can see that sun trying to filter through it. So it's going to be that hazy sunshine and sky. Clouds are increasing as well as there are big storms off to the west. They will take their time getting here, but expect some of those storms by as early as 3 o'clock to the west of Milwaukee. The heaviest of the rain right now is up in the Northwoods area, but more showers and thunderstorms developing back into Iowa, and that area could bring a little bit of severe weather from the Quad Cities to Platteville to Madison and Rockford, maybe even as far east as Lake Geneva and Delavan and Elkhorn. There is a slight risk just to the west of us, so one of those storms could actually make their way into the Milwaukee area, but for the most part, our main threat is heavy rain, damaging winds and hail, a medium risk and a very low risk for tornadoes with this next storm system. Temperatures as of 7 o'clock already in the upper 60s to lower 70s. As I mentioned, the humidity on the rise as those tropical dew points that are in the 70s are just to the southwest. That'll be pushing in here, fueling those showers, downpours, and thunderstorms. The wind will be on the increase as well, south to southwest between 15 and 25 miles per hour. As of 1 o'clock, here comes that first line of thunderstorms out toward the Dells. It'll be here between, I'd say, around 4 o'clock or so here in the Milwaukee area with some very heavy rain, and then a secondary boundary with the cold front pushing on through between about 8 and 10 o'clock this evening. Heavy rains possible at times. I think everybody picks up a good half-inch of rain out of this, and in some spots an inch or more. Then for tomorrow, northeasterly winds and much cooler conditions. At least the sun will be out. But as I mentioned, these downpours, and they are going to be sporadic with the rain, at least a half-inch to an inch of rain across some areas. But then, as I mentioned, get underneath some of these downpours, you could easily pick up 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain before it is all said and done across the area. With all this said, the Goddard gauge today at 7. Hazy, hot, humid, 86 degrees. Thunderstorms developing after 4 o'clock and very windy conditions. Kind of a typical July day, to say the least. Finally, I guess. Then for temperatures tomorrow, a complete change. Northeast winds at 15 to 20. We'll see those temperatures along the lake in the low to mid 60s, inland areas into the low 70s with plenty of sunshine. For today, increasing clouds, hazy, humid, 86 degrees. Thunderstorms around 5 o'clock, and after that, the winds will be gusting at 15 to 25. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms are likely up until around midnight, and then we'll see clearing conditions and 59 degrees. It's going to get cooler out there behind that front. Here's your 7-day forecast. 86 today, windy, humid, and those storms late. Breezy and 66 tomorrow, a little bit warmer inland. 68 for Wednesday. Inland areas will be in the mid 70s. Thursday looks to be the nice day of the week. Sunshine and 72. Room temperature 76 on Friday, but there's a chance for a few showers in the afternoon. And then just in time for the weekend, 80s once again for the second weekend in a row, with just a few spotty showers and thunderstorms developing Sunday afternoon. Watch out for those storms later this afternoon.